Welcome back to 90 Plus 1, it's your boy Lispy Kieran, and this week we explore the world of FIFA, which contains all the fun of football but less of the sweat, injuries and social interaction. 1. FIFA wasn't the first football game knocking about. Games such as Sensible Soccer, Kickoff and Matchday were people's favourites way before EA got their head in the game. 2. The first edition in 1992 was called FIFA International Soccer. It was notable for being the first to have an official license from FIFA themselves. 3. However, they only had the license to use international teams. The license for domestic teams and players' names didn't arrive until FIFA 96. 4. David Platt and Piotr that. If I can't pronounce the letter S, how am I supposed to pronounce that? Jesus Christ. David Platt and that other bloke were on the cover for England and Poland respectively for the first edition of the game. 5. The first game was released on PC, DOS, Amiga, Sega CD, 3DO, SNES, Mega Drive, Master System, Game Gear and Game Boy. 6. Much to the annoyance of our Lord, the game is mostly played on Sundays, where more than 200 million people log in and share experiences of having sexual relations with each other's mothers. 7. FIFA has sold well over 100 million copies since 1993, making it one of the most popular video game franchises. 8. However, it is the best-selling sports game franchise, with Madden just behind it. 9. FIFA sold over 3.2 million copies in its first week of release, making it the fastest-selling sports game ever. 10. FIFA fans spend more time playing the game than an average person spends on Facebook. 11. The game has been localized into 18 languages and made available in 51 different countries. 12. An ESPN poll found that 34% of Americans had become soccer fans as a result of playing FIFA.
Come on, Seattle!
13. 2013 was the last time you could play FIFA on the PlayStation 2, with FIFA 14 still playable on the console that came out at the turn of the millennium. 14. EA have often released competition-specific versions of FIFA, with FIFA World Cup 98, 2002 FIFA World Cup, FIFA 06 Road to FIFA World Cup, FIFA World Cup Germany 2006, and 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa. 15. When you play FIFA, you'll notice you don't play in the Champions League, you actually play in the Champions Cup. That's because Pro Evo has the license for that competition, but before 2008, EA Sports had it, making 2 standalone Champions League games. 16. EA also made a popular strand of street football games called FIFA Street. The first edition became a cult classic. The sequel was still decent, but they munted it with a terrifying third edition in 2008. They tried to bring it back in 2012, but it was a collective no from everyone. 17. FIFA Manager was also a strand of FIFA games EA tried to get going. It lasted from 1997 until 2014. 18. FIFA 64 wasn't a futuristic FIFA set in 2064, it was just the name of the first FIFA game on the Nintendo 64. 19. Who's going to be on the cover of FIFA always generates some sort of buzz, but clubs often release versions that you can print off and put on the cover yourself. 20. Tottenham's Eric Forsvett is the only keeper to adorn the front cover by himself. However, Joe Hart did make a cheeky appearance on FIFA 13. 21. In 2012, Messi switched from being Pro Evo's cover star to being FIFA's. According to former teammate Victor Vazquez, Messi preferred FIFA and used to play for 3 hours without taking a break. I don't know about you, but just 3 hours makes Messi sound like a filthy casual. If you haven't completed an entire career mode season in a single day, then you're either not committed enough or you're employed. 22. Henry is the only player to feature on both PES and FIFA at the same time. 23. Pro Evo may still be loved by some, but it's dying a slow, agonizing death. FIFA 17 outsold PES 2017 40 times over. 24. Celebrities are a fan of the game, with LeBron James, Drake and Justin Bieber all posting about their love for the game. 25. In 2013, Spanish professional women's footballer Vero Boquete started a petition calling for FIFA to include female players into the game. It took 2 more years for EA Sports to heed her call, as they included women's national teams in FIFA 16. 26. FIFA edges closer to reality every year and is not going anywhere anytime soon, with the game's creative director, Matt Pryor, saying, "Until FIFA is indistinguishable from real football, we'll always have more to do." 27. Special motion capture technology, which none of us mortals will ever understand, is used to capture accurate and realistic motions to use for players in the game. 28. In 2008, Marco Emilia saved a penalty from Ronaldinho and said, "It was like playing against him on PlayStation. He had the exact same run-up. It was very strange." 29. The man who has to walk through doorways sideways like a crab is still the strongest man in FIFA with 98 strength. He's been the strongest since FIFA 12. 30. The best player on this year's FIFA is Cristiano Ronaldo, just one rating above Messi on 93. 31. The worst player on this year's FIFA is joint with 10 people. 4 of them are Grimsby players. Grim. 32. The worst player to ever exist on FIFA was Ian Barraclough, rated at just 25 in FIFA 10. However, he was actually a manager at the time, so no one knows why he got an inform card. If anyone can find out why, type in the comments below. 33. If you're wondering who to go for in your defence this year, look no further than the goal machine, Sergio Ramos, the highest rated centre-back in this year's game. 34. Wonder Kid Mbappe has expectedly one of the biggest rating jumps in FIFA, jumping 12 points from FIFA 17 to FIFA 18. 35. However, the biggest jump is this bloke. Mr. Akanji's rating jumped 19 points from FIFA 17. 36. If you happen to be called Quack Tai Hui, look away now. You've dropped a whopping 10 points from FIFA 17, mate. Embarrassing. 37. EA works with a 9,000 member network of data reviewers who ensure each player profile is as accurate as possible. 38. Players aren't always happy with their stats though, with Eden Hazard once complaining he was 5 centimetres too short. 39. Arsenal's Alex Iwobi admitted that if he didn't know how good a player was on the opposing team, he would remind himself how good or bad they were on FIFA. 40. In 2013, Leyton Orient's manager enforced a no FIFA before matchday ban, after some of his squad stayed up late playing their next fixture, which they went on to lose in real life. 41. EA released a Pride kit on Ultimate Team as a part of Stonewall's LGBT campaign. Russian MPs had a problem with this as it apparently violated the country's gay propaganda laws. It was sensibly not banned or removed. 42. FIFA 17 was the first FIFA game to feature a story mode, with Alex Hunter and his little bitch mate, Gareth Walker. 43. Alex Hunter and Gareth Walker are modelled from real people, which doesn't make you hate this bloke any less, to be honest. Backstabbing. 44. The average number of Ultimate Team games played every day is 3.4 million. 45. EA makes $650 million a year from just selling packs on Ultimate Team. 46. FIFA now has licenses for over 30 leagues and more than 700 teams in FIFA 18. 47. EA's licensing deal only has 5 more years left, until we could potentially see PES with proper team names. 48. In 1993, EA were not convinced about a football game, focusing more on the successful NFL games. They even tried to cancel the game several times, but the developers ducked their meetings and calls to keep the game going. 49. Bigwigs in San Francisco felt it was too complicated a sport to recreate, and were only won over by senior executive Mark Lewis predicting an ambitious 300 units sold in Europe. 50. Initially, the game was not to be called FIFA. The US office wanted to call it Team USA Soccer, which is a horrendous name. 51. The team working on the first version of the game worked 16-hour days, with one member even being hospitalized for exhaustion. 52. FIFA International Soccer doubled its sales predictions and became the best-selling game of the year. 53. The first FIFA game had a budget of just $30,000, whereas 2016's installment cost a total of $350 million to develop. 54. The first FIFA didn't actually have players that looked like real people, they were all the exact same, just with various skin tones and fake names. 55. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith recorded commentary unscripted, being prompted by specific scenarios written for them. 56. John Motson was the first commentator in FIFA, featuring in FIFA 96. 57. FIFA 97 and 98 featured an indoor 6-a-side football mode. F*** off throw-ins and corners, just keep playing until your fingers fall off. 58. FIFA 99 featured a European Dream League, which featured the best teams in Europe in a normal league format. 59. FIFA 2000 had a cheat you could activate where a UFO abducted random players. 60. Other cheats included lightning and also a massive head mode. 61. FIFA 2001 had an intentional foul button, just so if you ever wanted to make sure you stopped that man at the back, killed a counter-attack, or just wanted to end someone's career. 62. The same edition also gave you the option to dive on the floor like the dirty player we all know you are. 63. The Nintendo Wii's FIFA experience included a mode where you could play as your Mii against terrifying versions of Mii footballers. 64. Spending nearly all of your time playing FIFA was difficult in the past because you literally have to go outside at some point. All that changed in 2016 when FIFA Mobile was released, so unless your mum confiscates the only device you can contact her on when you're in trouble, you're free to rage at any injustice wherever you feel like it. 65. FIFA games have become known for their brilliant soundtracks. Some artists who have featured on the game include Skepta, Stormzy, Moby, Kygo, Lord, and Zed. 66. Exclusive kits are frequently released on Ultimate Team. Zed, Major Lazer, Kasabian, Kygo, and Damian Marley have all released their own kits on FIFA 17. 67. Everyone dreams of having their own team and kit in FIFA, and popular YouTube football team, #United, have made that a reality in FIFA 18. 68. In the newest edition of the game, if you celebrate with Ronaldo's famous celebration, he'll emit the weirdest kind of roar you will ever hear.
It should get them across the line at the
69. Fancy playing FIFA as a job? Look no further than the FIFA Interactive World Cup. The eSports competition started all the way back in 2004. 70. The inaugural winner of the competition was Thiago Caraco de Azevedo from Brazil. 71. All you need to enter is to have FIFA at home, so just get on Ultimate Team, win a shit ton, call people some horrid insults, and you may just qualify for the next round. 72. However, reach the final and you better be decent at both consoles because it's played over 2 legs, one on the Xbox and the other on the PlayStation. 73. Your mum may tell you it's a waste of time, but it might not be, especially since the winner of 2017's competition collected a tasty $200,000. 74. The winner of that particular cash prize was Englishman Spencer Ealing. 75. The winner also receives a ticket to the Best FIFA Awards, where they get to mix with the greatest from the real football world. 76. Other winners have hailed from France, Spain, Denmark, the USA, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, the Netherlands, and Portugal. 77. A record 2.5 million players participated in 2013's FIFA Interactive Cup. 78. Real-life football clubs have begun to get into the world of esports. Clubs such as PSG, Wolfsburg, West Ham, Schalke, Manchester City, Ajax, Sporting, Santos and Besiktas, amongst others, all employ professional esports players. 79. The first British FIFA player signed by a club was Wolverhampton's David Biveway, signing for Wolfsburg. 80. The real-life Eredivisie has seen the potential of the sport, with every single club entering a player into the eDivisie, a FIFA 17 league that plays every week and is streamed on Twitch and YouTube. 81. FIFA was the first voice-controlled football game. In FIFA 13, you could call for substitutions, change formation, and even swear at the referee and earn yourself a yellow card. 82. The highest margin of victory on FIFA against the computer is 321-0, achieved by Patrick Hadler in Germany. 83. The most goals scored with the goalkeeper on FIFA 17 is 21, achieved by Fred Bugman. 84. The fastest goal on FIFA was scored in just 10.95 seconds. 85. FIFA 09 was the first installment to feature Ultimate Team. The series attracted 21.8 million online players, making it the record for most active users on a football game. 86. The longest FIFA marathon was 48 hours and 49 minutes, achieved by Christopher Cook. 87. Fancy earning yourself a world record? Well, Guinness World Records is officially taking attempts to score the most bicycle kicks in a game on FIFA 17. 88. EA Sports travelled to every Premier League ground and head-scan all the players to give an accurate recreation in the game. 89. In FIFA 14, they finally gave you the chance to play with your favourite legends, but only if you had an Xbox, of course, which is by far the superior console, so don't at me if you play PlayStation. 90. 4 years later, and all you PlayStation will finally be able to play with Pele and Fat Ron. 91. If you're a fan of the classic FIFA career mode, rather than spunking your mum's money on FIFA packs, then you'll probably get bored by your 5th season. If you manage to survive longer than that, you'll be limited to 15 seasons before the game tells you to just stop what you're doing and off. And that's it. You've managed to sit through 91 facts about FIFA, and I've managed to spend an entire week making it. As ever, thanks for watching. Drop a cheeky subscribe and comment telling me that you've made it to this weird end bit of the video where it's just me chatting absolute shit. Cheers!